National Football League.
On the visitors' sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys in rough shape. They have lost 7 of their last 9 games. The other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Green 19, got that.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, sir.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Here we go, sir.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down...
And oh, how about this early on? Hey, look at him go! Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Down Denver. Right, those are the momentum swings they get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Raiders offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket down and by design as you check it. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Run out of the gun for Jensen. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. He's got room past the 25. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Raiders 1st down. A gain of 1 yard.
Here we go.
And the Las Vegas
In motion is Myers. Fields now to throw on 1st down. Open man. It's Dante Fortin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal.
Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal Raiders.
Here's Fields choosing to keep this one. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plains. And now it's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the 1st time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Nims. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Nims. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one.
Don't jump.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Off the play action, here's Fields. He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
Here we go, son.
A 1st down throw for Fields. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Here we go.
In motion, Best. 1st down, Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight. 319.
2nd down, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 16.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Hurry up, hurry up. Tonight.
Genty trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
One more time with Genty. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A 3-yard loss.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards,
Here we go.
I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He's got fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you, it's still your ball.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Nims. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. yards on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. A run once more, that's Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Nims, now to throw it here on first down. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now, a second down throw for Nims. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And will set up first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Nims. That is caught side of the end zone. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Tight spaces down there, things happening quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Throwing is Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll try to wait for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Play action now for Fields. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Good.
On first and 10, Fields. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Third down and 9.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Off he goes. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Raiders. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Nims. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nims from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pick.
Fields now on 2nd down. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. That's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He'll take this down to the 47. Eric Stokes, the corner, there on the stop. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down. Nims. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped and blocked as well.
Gain of 9 yards.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Back to throw is Nims. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Nims. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
That's a short one, caught by Nims. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll step up and run. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Here we go.
And 8 yards pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within a point. It's 14-13.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 74 yards to the end zone. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And here's the Bears running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Bears run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as the tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
Yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nims. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nims. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. What got you here? Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A first down throw for Nims.
First down pass. John Franklin Myers on the tackle. Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. That'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good. Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Nims. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. Here's Nims to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter. Past the 40 to the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Now Fields. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay. And a first down.
For a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Play
line.
action now. It's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's Harvey. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
14-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. We'll get that out wide to 4. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his big tight end, Nate Atkins. Touchdown, Denver. That is 1st touchdown this year. The extra point is good. Broncos will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All times here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. Run right up the gut of Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Fields. He'll get this off to Genty. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man. That's Besh. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Vegas.
Another Raiders first down. It's
Here we go.
10. First down.
Now Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
28-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Here we go.
Second down. It's Fields. Open man is Benish. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
8. Throw is Fields. Has caught right side by Thornton. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Here we go. Green 19.
Here's Fields. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start out first down and 10. One to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Second down. Nims. He connects with Nims. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he's going to have it up for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, here's Nims. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nims. That's swung out to Harvey. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Broncos.
That's good for a Broncos. First down.
Now, faking the give. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he gets marked out of bounds sure they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And that'll be a pickup of 3. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Harvey trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside, defense.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? As he takes it across the 30. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down.
Here we go. Do it.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 1st and 10, Fields. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 20, here's second down and 3.
Don't jump.
In motion, Beck. Fields now on second down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Here we go, son.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. And a nice run. He'll be close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Gain of 6.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Fields. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Vegas, first down. First and goal at the 1 yard.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second and goal.
Here we go, son.
Now, Fields. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Raiders will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. Here's first down. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Back to throw is Nims. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
First and 10 at the 30.
A first down throw for Nims. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Nims. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Nims going to look to throw. The quick throw here is complete. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
At the 48-yard line.
On first down, here's Nims to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Captain. Ready. Punch left.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish. And this one will come to an end. So this one